I hope you're going to enjoy our Sunday experience with us at Sanctuary Mandela.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Yes, 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 Mama. And my sisters. Come on, Mama. You gonna dance too? Nobody gonna dance?
You know something about music makes you move, man. Just move your body. Like this. Just move your body, you enjoy it.
Oh, you're Mama now.
Oh, you're a mama now.
Okay.
She didn't get up there with me.
She making her entrance too. Oh, entrance. Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful.
Oh, it is.
Every time I come,
Yeah.
it's like a really special feeling.
Yes. Oh my. It feels so good to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandela, everyone. What we'll be doing together is taking a short walk around of Mr. Mandela's former home, which has now been converted into a beautiful 9-bedroom boutique hotel that has 2 conference rooms downstairs and a restaurant on the far end as well. So originally the house was actually just based on the white structure. That's the original house. That's the only part of the original structure we mainly kept intact, because the inside has been fully modernized considering the state that we found the house in. The roof bricks that are on the side basically form part of the extended portions of the original house, which were then added on in 2018 when we were converting it into a hotel. And Mr. Mandela lived here for a total of 6 years, which was from the year 1992 till 1998. And in that time span, he served basically most of his term as president in this house, moving out just a year before the end of his presidency and only moving just 1 street away. So his final home is actually in the next block. And after he left this house, he then borrowed it to the Nelson Mandela Foundation, who then started business here. This was actually where the Nelson Mandela Foundation was founded and launched, and they were located here from the year 1999 till 2000. Okay, so the beautiful artifact of Mr. Mandela reading his newspaper is actually inspired by a picture that's inside our house, just behind this wall actually, basically showcasing what was part of his daily routine, him reading newspapers, and it was taken just right where we are, actually standing right here and holding a newspaper just like we see in this statue right here. So this was then designed in respect to his love for reading by a South African sculptor known as Andre Prinsloo.
Okay.
Yeah, and it also goes to show how much of the house we kept in its original form, as you can tell. The front structure, the clay pots which are now down the stairs, all the original wooden window frames are still with us, and some of the original doors as well. And conference rooms. And the one we're facing right now was actually Nelson Mandela's study while he lived in the house. So we've converted it into one of our conference rooms, opening it to the public for private dining, conferencing, and meetings as well. We've pretty much modernized it fully, but we kept the original fireplace inside and exposed the original support plate. So I won't be able to show you from us, it's just in the area as soon as time agrees, maybe later. Or just before. Rather just show you. No, it was just.
Open it. Okay, this one.
I'll show you later.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Second boardroom. Okay. Right, so this boardroom is part of the extended portion of the original house. So this was actually the outside space initially, and there was a structure that existed around here, known as a rondavel in South Africa, or a traditional mud hut. A structure that's usually found in the South African homelands, which is round in shape and has a thatch roof on top. So we couldn't keep that structure, but we kept its foundation, which is when he was in Paulsmoor prison, basically where he served the second portion of his sentence. And he actually fell ill around that time and obtained tuberculosis. So he was then offered a conditional release by President of our country at the time, who was known as P.W. Botha. But Nelson didn't agree with the conditions that were offered to him. So he then wrote this letter in response, stating the conditions that he and his colleagues or his comrades wanted to be released in. And we then have a couple of the terms and conditions that he wanted to be released in, and then the last page is signatures of Nelson and the co-authors of the letter.
Thank you.
So this is actually a copy of the original.
Sulu, Ahmed Katran, all the big ones.
Yeah, all the ones he was in Robben Island with.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. Alright, moving over to our front desk. The 6 pictures right there, unfortunately, show the condition that we found the house in before renovating it into what it is today. They were taken in 2018, a couple of months before the whole restoration process began. And as you can see how bad a state the house was in, unfortunately. And then these bricks were kept when certain portions.
What the elephants came from now. And then the rest of it happened back. No sapir. Welcome back to reality. You look good actually. I like the style. I like the style. No, do that. Okay. I'm not familiar with it.
So that's why.
Okay, yeah, you can smell the scent.
Yeah. Okay, so up here is basically where our 9-bedroom boutique hotel is. And the reason why we only have 9 bedrooms is because Nelson lived only 9 decades. So each and every one of these rooms symbolize a decade in his life. We could have built more, but we then paid homage to the amount of years that he lived. Yeah. And the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st bedrooms are the only ones that are original to the structure of the house. Yeah. So the name Tata means father in Fasikosa. Yeah. A name that South Africans refer to Mr. Mandela by because we viewed him as the father of our nation. But it was also a sign of respect. And then the painting right next to Tata is titled Going Home. Mr. Mandela himself. It is the largest room in the house currently, which is why we've titled it as our presidential suite and named it after what people refer to him when he resided in the house. He was called Mr. President. And then the painting right next to it is titled Father of the Innocents and represents his love for children or the youth. And then the Union buildings in the backdrop where his office was, which are located in Pretoria. You can have viewed as a symbol of like democracy and teacher. Then right outside is actually the balcony. These 2 buildings are constructed to be the new one on the outside of the house. Right, we will continue on this one. Yeah, so it basically represents that tower, including the other painting that side as well. Yeah. Right, so right here is where we have our 4th bedroom, which is actually the smallest in the house as well, which is why we've dedicated it to Mr. Mandela's time in Robben Island, titling it after his prison ID. Yeah, so he was prisoner 466 of 1964. It's usually put all together like this. And then we have a painting of him in his prison cell in Robben Island, titled Facing the Light. Yes, this is one of our showrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Bathroom is also incorporated.
Nice bathroom.
Number 466 in 1964 when he was in Robben Island. Quite cozy.
Thank you.
representing his evidence to an apartheid persecutor right there. And Nelson was disguised as a chauffeur in the silver sedan right there when he was apprehended, carrying the passport with the name David Mutanaga. He is titled Madiba, which is actually the name of Nelson Mandela's clan's name, of Nelson Mandela's clan. Yes. So as a son of his parents, we then refer to him as Tata Madiba as well. And the painting right next to it represents his love for boxing. And interestingly enough, he's not the boxer in the painting, he's instead ringside as a spectator during the boxing match, because he never really became a boxer. He instead became a struggle icon. So that's why he wasn't really painted as the boxer as well. And that's pretty much the last painting that I can actually take you guys through. I'm not sure if this room is ready for the room. We're just doing a quick maintenance in the room. But there's a beautiful portrait that's in the bathroom of Nelson and Muhammad Ali. Okay. Oh wow. Take this way. Be careful around the door. It's just been newly installed.
Okay, this is the bathroom.
Yeah, just right next to the top.
Yes, a round of applause for me. On double bass, Mzwanile Wune. On themes and toys and percussions and chimes and push on the